This Comrade Gerald Talks. Please like, share, comment on this video. Today I want to comment on the recent comment by His Eminence the Sultan of Sokoto, referring social media as a terrorist organization, terrorist threat. But then you ask yourself, are there elements or atoms of truth in what His Eminence have just shared? To me, I would say yes, because in recent times we have seen a lot of things that social media have done with regards to damage to reputation, to human life, and so on and so forth. You recall during COVID-19, social media, some persons claim that you drink garlic water, it cures COVID-19. Some even claim that black people are immune to COVID-19 and so on and so forth. These are products of social media. Some even claim that the vaccine that we have produced to tackle this COVID-19, affects fertility either to men or women. These are lies that are coming from the pit of hell. You recall that even with the social media, running to the 2023 general elections, they made us believe that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was having dementia, in fact, he's having health challenges, is medically unfit, where we begin to see comments like Bula Bai, Bala Blue. But at the end of the day, he discovered that those things are lies, because as of today, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appears more stronger than what the social media portrays. We never see misrepresentation of things. Social media also in the same period, made us to believe that Naira Marley and Sammy and the rest, we are involved with Mohbad and so on and so forth, which have been proven to be false. Social media also made people believe at a point that the likes of Pete Edochie and the rest died, and at the end of the day turned out to be false and misleading information. And today we will narrow it down to issues of Nwachukwu, who died sometime 3 years ago or thereabout. And social media made us to believe that Mr. Peter Nwachukwu is the husband of Osinachi, is responsible for the death of the late singer. But realities on ground shows otherwise. In fact, sometime last year, my organization, Initiative Against Human Rights Abuse and Torture, embarked on prison visitation. And there we met the husband. And we discovered that most of the lies that people have shared, even notable persons that are well respected in the Christendom, happen to be complete lies. One of those lies they claim is that Mr. Peter Nwachukwu has been married to one lady and Osinachi's second wife. These are pure lies from the pit of hell. Big lies. The pictures they circulated is picture album that the guy had in the 80s, 1987 to 88, while he was still in Sokoto. One of the pictures was a picture where he was doing a baptism in one of the Catholic church, and the person that they did that baptism was one Cletus, who is from Osumein in Anambra State, and the other picture was a wedding he attended, and the person in that picture is one Chudi Cheka, from Nenu. You see, when you begin to hear things like that, they just make believe, just to paint that man like a devil, whereas these are complete lies, big lies. In his trial, they claim that he killed the wife, but then from the record of proceedings, because when we pick interest in the matter, we followed up all the proceedings. Now that the matter is coming to conclusion, I think the judgment will be coming up on the 28th of this month, April. That is the few days time, in 3 days time as the case may be, on Monday. It was initially slated for 17th of April, but because of Easter break, that was shifted to 28th. But then here are some of the findings we find while we follow up the matter. I must give it to the judge, her lordship, Njideka, that woman, honestly speaking, while we are following the matter, while the trial was going on, I was expecting to see, some gender emotions with regards to some of the lies that we are taking, but nevertheless, I didn't see such in that judge. That judge was very fair. In fact, while they were adopting their final written address, sometime, I think 21st of January, the prosecutors left their address and started attacking the personality of the lawyer to Mr. Peter Osinachi, Mr. Peter Nwachukwu, who is Barrister Reginald Nwale. And the way the judge, lambasted them to the point that they had to strike out a page of that final address where they left their professions to their work to do and started attacking the individual that was defending the matter. Now back to the proceedings. In that proceedings, we discovered that a lot of things they said about Mr. Peter were all lies. One of them is that he was a form of beating the wife or assaulting the wife, which we generally refer as domestic violence. But the post-mortem, the autopsy they did after the wife died, wherein all the pathologists, all the pathologists in that department of the National Hospital Abuja were involved in that examination, that autopsy. All the morticians, medical doctors, police officers, 2 men, 2 women, representative of the family who petitioned, among others, were in that autopsy they did. And at the end of the day, the report showed there were no form of violence on the body of Mrs. Osinachi Nwachukwu. And she did not die as a result of assault, but rather there was what they call cardiac tamponade, meaning that she died of cancer that affected 3 organs of the body, from the lungs, kidney, liver, and heart. You see, things like this has capacity to, not just tarnish. Many people must have died because of misleading information, wrong information, perpetuated by people that hate others. In the case of Mr. Peter Nwachukwu, I pity him a lot because he has passed a lot of things. He did not only face prosecution, he also faced persecution in Kuje. Some of the officials that were, suspended from the Nigeria Correctional Service as a result of Bobrisky case, we are part of people that, punished that young man because they believe that he has a hand in the death of Osinachi. But these are lies. Now, coming to the stories that are being tabled by the twin sister to Osinachi, whose name is Grace, we learned that the twin sister husband has traveled to abroad for more than 10 years and counting. And there were unconfirmed reports that he has married a white lady there, abandoning them here in Nigeria. And these are the same set of people that obtain fraudulent, I don't know how to put it, obtain what cannot be conceived as letter of administration to take hold of the 4 children the marriage of Mr. Peter and Osinachi produce. How can a single mother or such take care of children? Honestly, we look forward to the judgment. Of course, just like I said in the Mulungu, by the time we get to the judgment, if it's possible to stream live, we will stream live. But then you will get information from us in less than 24 hours, if possible, less than 2 hours after the judgment, because we'll be there live, just as we followed up the proceeding. Thank you. Please share, comment, and like. And why we follow up on this. There are other things that we'll also reveal to you on this channel with regard to some of our interventions and revelations at the correctional facilities. Thank you.